Hello and welcome to this week's newsletter and exciting times in the pro shop. The new GC Quad has arrived. Let me come down here and show you what it looks like and what it does. So there we go, that is the new GC Quad. It's the same silver box that you see out on tour, and it does loads of great stuff. But to be honest, nothing that new to what the old GC2 in HMT did. Apart from it's a lot more accurate. It doesn't miss so many shots and it doesn't misjudge so many club faces or balls as it goes past the machine. So it's a lot more accurate than the GC2 HMT. Let me just show you what sort of data we can get. So if I go over here to my screen, so here we are, I've hit a few balls. We'll go up here and first of all we can get a table of where the golf ball's gone. I've hit a few 2-irons here. We've seen this screen before, haven't we? Lots of times, where basically there's the distance, there's the carry distance, there's the total distance, and then lots of spin numbers and ball numbers from a 2-iron. And then we get a table for our club data. And this is the stuff it can measure, look, okay? So how much out to in my swing path is, how much I leave that club face open. For me, a big one is how much I hit down on the golf ball. Not too badly today. I probably want that about 4 degrees, so that's working pretty well. We've got club head speed, how well you strike it, angle of attack, club path, so that's swing direction. Do I swing it left? Do I swing it right? Out to in is left, in to out is right. Whether the club face is open or closed to the path. So I want it open to the path because I want to hit that little baby fade. If I close it to the path, then the ball will go left. Then we've got the lie of the golf club. It's a little bit down, so I'm not quite swinging at my best today. So yes, my toes sticking down on the ground, which is not unusual for me. How much loft when I hit it, it's my 2-iron. How quickly I'm closing the club face. I'm a very handy player, so I'm averaging about 3,000 degrees per second. So I do like to release the golf club quite a lot. And then where I'm striking it, 10 mil out of the toe, an average 1 millimeter out of the toe, 9 millimeter low, which is down here. That's the average, the grey one, yeah. We can also put a picture to that as well. And here's the picture. Yeah, okay, so there's the data there. That's the last shot I hit. So I was 2.3 out to in with a 3-degree open club face. I hit it 4.3 downwards, which lofted at that, spun it at that, and that's where I strike it just slightly off centre, the red one off the toe. It went 197 carry and 20 yards right, just because I had that club face a bit too open to the path, and that combined with a slightly 2.8 toe down has made the ball go 20 yards right. So not my best swing, although I did strike it pretty well. But that's all the data that we can now capture on our GC Quad. It's a great bit of kit. And more importantly, and what I'm most excited about is that we can take it outside. It's a lot more portable than the old GC2 HMT, and the battery life has got a good 6 hours on it. So I'm looking forward to doing not only lessons up on the practice ground, using all the data, but more importantly for me, I think, is using it on the golf course when I do playing lessons. And actually for me, maybe to go out and measure myself when I stand on the 18th tee. What goes wrong with my swing on the 18th tee? Because it is my nemesis tee shot. Every time I stand up on there, it's more by luck than judgment if the ball finds the fairway. So I'd like to know, I'm going to go hit a few balls standing on the 18th tee and just find out what goes on my golf swing when I make bad swings on the 18th tee. And for you, it may be a case of, why do I play so well in here in the studio, or why do I play so well up on the practice ground, but I don't do it on the golf course? So then we can quantify it, can't we? We can measure up on the practice ground, see what sort of data you're getting, and then compare that with shots that you hit on the golf course. And we can actually see, right, okay, on the golf course, you swing it 5 degrees out to in, but on the practice ground, you only swing it 2 degrees out to it, let's say, yeah? So that's where we can measure it, and then we can go, right, okay, this is the real change that you need to make on the golf course, not just up on the practice ground as well. So everything is measurable now, which is fantastic. So we can get to the point of where you are going wrong with your golf swing straight away, and then give you a load of drills to try and help you out and improve your golf swing. So yeah, if you're interested in having a go, either in the studio or out on the golf course or up on the practice ground, just let me know. Obviously, coming into winter, it's going to be harder to get outside now, but if we pick a nice day, then we should be absolutely fine. I don't want to risk it getting wet. It's not waterproof, unfortunately. Right, okay, so yeah, the GC Quad has arrived. It's a great bit of kit. Right, now moving on to Galston Golf Club news, and we'll go to the last week's competitions, where we'll go back to last Wednesday. Oh, the ladies had a 3-ball waltz, Stableford, but I've got no competition scores on that one, so I don't know who won that one, unfortunately. But we'll go back to the men's last Thursday, men's midweek Stableford, where Kelvin Gillies had a nice return to form, winning with 38 points. Well done, Kelvin. Had a lot of injury problems through the summer where he hurt his, I think he broke his leg, didn't he? Yeah, so yeah. Had a lot of injury problems, but nice to see him back to form. 38 points, well done. David Watson came second on 35. In Division 2, Angus Smith, well done Angus, he won Division 2 with 41 points, great stuff that, beating Jim Woodhouse on countback also with 41 points. Martin Bullen got 40 points. In Division 3, Kevin O'Brien won with 37 points, beating 3 others, David Moore, David Tungate and Graham Geddes, all on countback, all with 37 points, so well done Kev. On Sunday, we had the Armistice Trophy competition where we raised money for Help the Heroes, which was fantastic. I'm not sure how much we raised, but well done to Stewie Pearce, club vice captain, who organised the day. Everybody enjoyed it by all accounts. And Andy Pod won with 40 points. Well done, Andy. He beat Matt King on countback, also on 40 points, with Ray Butler third on 39 points, and Jason Bacter also on 39 points, but in 4th place. Well done to everybody there. Now on to professional golf news, and on the PGA Tour, well done to Tony Finau, who won for the 3rd time in 2022. So he went for a lot of years there without winning anything, had an awful lot of top 10s. Now he's suddenly found a way to win, and he can't stop winning. Tony Finau won the Houston Open by 4 shots from Tyson Alexander. So he's always had the potential to be really, really good, Tony Finau. The putting can let him down sometimes, but he's definitely found a stroke that works this year and has won for the 3rd time. On the European Tour, the DP World Tour, it was Tommy Fleetwood who had his first victory for 3 years, at the Nedbank Challenge in Sun City, South Africa. He beat Ryan Fox. What a year Ryan Fox is having as well. Ryan Fox bogeyed the last to let Tommy Fleetwood in to win by 1 shot. Yeah, Tommy's first win for 3 years. He was quite emotional at the end of it because he hasn't won for so long, and he should win more than he actually does, but he does get a bit wayward with the driver, unfortunately, and the putting can be a little bit iffy sometimes as well. But it was great to see Tommy Fleetwood back to form and winning again. We need him if we're going to have any chance in that Ryder Cup next year in Italy. So yeah, it was good to see Tommy Fleetwood win. The LPGA Tour, it was the Pelicans Women's Championship, played at Pelican Golf Club in Florida, and Nelly Corder won for the first time in a while, and I think she's gone back to world number 1 because of it. Again, a season plagued with injury in the first part of the year, but she's certainly got her game back now, and she won by 2 shots from Lexi Thompson, so 2 American girls up there. I think Nelly Corder back to world number 1. She is the best female golfer on that tour, really. She is superb, and what a golf swing she's got, and she hits it absolutely miles as well. So yeah, good to see Nelly Corder back to winning ways. Okay, finally on to the 5th hole of my match with Oli. Take a look at this. Back to all square then, Oli. I'll take a par 3 there, to be honest. 5th hole, tough par 4. Obviously, cliff edge, water, sea, North Sea, right. The whole of England to the left, so no excuses for going right. My strategy has changed over the years down here. My 2-iron, which I used to love, is not behaving itself at the moment, so I'm going with 3-wood. It's down the breeze. If I hit my 3-wood down at 260, leaves me 140 to the pin, 120 to the pin, so that's my plan. Yes, if I do miss this, it's not unusual for me to be somewhere near the ladies' tee on the 4th. Obviously I'm going to try and hit down the fairway, but my miss is left because I don't want to go right. Aiming down the left a little bit as well, just in case I push a 3-wood. I don't hit many 3-woods right, so you never know. Hello, bit of grass on top of my club face there, that'll put me off, that'll be in my head. I'll start my routine again. Tip there if something distracts you. Go for your routine again, so you're fully focused. nicely down the fairway. Oli being a little bit longer than me, he's got his 2-iron out.
Yeah, tried and trusted 2-iron.
Tried and trusted, so that's become his trusted. He loves his trusty 2-iron. Me, that used to be for me years. But I've just fallen out of favour with 2-iron, I don't know. I prefer my 3 wood these days, which is most unusual. But that's how your game can change. Yep. Good swing. Safely down the left-hand side. Won't be near the bunker, Oli, will it? Just bounce right of it, yeah, you're fine. There we are, middle of the fairway, a bit shorter than I anticipated. I did catch it a little bit bottomy, so it spun quite a lot. So it's left me 163 to the back pin, middle pin, so it's quite a nice pin to get at. For me, that's a nice smooth 7-iron. I normally fly my 7-iron 157, so there's a little bit of breeze to help me down there as well. So yeah, I'm going to go with a nice smooth 7-iron. I'll mention it before Oli does. Yes, he's outdriven me with his 2-iron by about 20 yards. Just get that in there before he does. Grinning behind the camera there. Call it thin again, Oli. Go, big bounce, big bounce, big bounce.
That's right.
Yeah, it's got up there. Hit it thin to win. So Ollie's got 142. What you got, Oli?
So 142, which is 21 yards shorter than you had. I've got 9.
Thanks for that. 9-iron.
I don't want to go long here. The flag's right at the back, so I just want to take a little bit off it. This is about my 140 club, so. 5 yards short of the flag.
So he's going to try and take 5 yards. How you going to do that? How you going to take 5 yards off your shot, Oli?
Hands down the grip.
Hands down the grip a little bit. That's how he takes 5.
A little bit shorter as well.
There we go. Yep. So just hands down the grip. Just feels like he swings it a little shorter for better control. That's how you take 5 yards off it. Good strike. Good strike. Bit long. Oh, hang on. Oh, back edge, he's hung on, you jammy bugger. So Oli did strike his well. He's just carried it to the back edge of the green. He didn't quite take the 5 yards off that he wanted, but it's not a bad spot to be, just off the back of the green. Slight down slope, repairing his pitch mark, good boy.
Yeah.
What do we see there, Oli?
It's gone a little bit further, but it's just obviously going to go straight down the hill to start. We can pick up a bit of pace. But I think it's fairly flat once it gets onto the green. It's not going to move massive amounts.
This green never really does it?
No.
I find. Oh, it did go left off the slope, Oli. Pace was great. Yeah, pace was great. A little bit of work maybe to do, but that did go further left than we both thought.
Finish it off.
Going to finish it? Don't you stand on my line. Ollie's a good putter. He doesn't mind these. I've got better with these days. Expectation levels have changed a little bit with short putts. The PGA Tour stats help me out there. Oh, he has pushed it though. That's unlike Oli. That's unlike. He's normally solid. Greens aren't as good as they were. Okay, my slightly thin 7-iron has just caught it sort of 20 foot short of the pin really. Again, all about a pace. If this falls in, it's great. I've got it slightly right to left, just coming off there. But again, it's all about pace. If it manages to drop in, happy days. But I won't be running it the hole, I don't think. I don't fancy those 2-footers today. The green's been a little bit bobbly. Got the line. I should have been more aggressive. How much annoying now, but that's my defensive mind, eh? But again, pace is decent. You're not going to hold too many from 20 foot, so happy with the 2-putt. Solid form. So there we go. A little 3-putt from Oli. That's unusual because Oli does normally putt quite well. To be fair, the greens were a little bit bobbly that day. They're just being slitted and seeded, so they weren't fantastic. But even so, yeah, Oli a poor stroke there, which happens again. PGA Tour average from 3 foot on their pure greens is that they only hole 93%. So 9 out of 10. Yeah, 93 out of 100. They miss 7 out of 100 putts sort of thing. on their pure greens from 3 foot. So when you miss a short putt, don't be too annoyed with yourself, because it does happen, as Ollie showed there. So again, as I keep saying on these videos, and you'll hear me say it a lot, that really helps me with my putting, and I've become a better putter because I understand expectation levels now. Okay, so I won the 5th hole. Happy days, 1 up to me. Right, that's it for this week. Look forward to seeing you all during the week. If you want to book yourself a session on the GC quad, either in the studio, out on a golf course, or out on the practice ground, come and let me know and book in for a lesson. Right, I'll speak to you all later. Take care. Bye-bye.